Okay, here we go. So this one is called The Patience of Job. The Patience of Job. Okay, I told you a lot of expressions come from the Bible or come from religion. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of one. All right, so the Bible it has chapters, kind of like chapters, but they call them books, which is kind of like a different parts of the Bible, but they're kind of like chapters, really. Uh, but within each book, there are different chapters. It's a kind of a segment, and this is pronounced Job, but it looks like it should be Job, right? But it's Job. Okay, so you just have to accept it. All right. So the patience of Job, very common expression. If you said to, let's say, if you go to the Midwest where I'm from and you said, okay, finish my sentence, the patience of, and they're going to say, Job, right? So it's a well known thing. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happened here. So basically, God was testing this guy. Um, and what he was trying to do was to see how loyal he would be, I guess, and to test his faith. So Job lost all of his children and his wealth in a single day. Then he was covered with painful sores, and his wife didn't support him. And she told him to give up and curse God and die, but he didn't do it, right? Uh, and then, so later, his friend falsely accused him of wrongdoing and blamed his troubles on his unrepentant heart. Anyway, so through all of this, right, Job still kept his, you know, faith in God. That's the whole point of the thing, right? To, I guess, teach readers of the Bible, oh, you should be patient like Job and continue to be loyal to God even when times are tough. Okay? I don't want to preach religion to you guys. I just want to teach the idiom. But anyway, so let's go back here. So coming down here, you're going to see a kind of a drawing of Job. He had these sores, and everybody's looking at him and staring at him and not helping him out, at all. And so, anyway, so what requires patience? Okay, so if you were going to build a ship in a bottle, they actually have these little tools, and they actually build. It's not a trick, right? They actually have these tools, and they take glue, and it takes forever to do this, and you lose your grip on some of these things. And see, look at how intricate these things are. Um, can't really get a really big picture of it, but these things are very, very intricate, and I can imagine that you would need to have the patience of Job. Come on, come on. Oh my God. Okay, I agree. Whatever. Uh, so look at all of this details, and must take a very long time. Okay, so here's another example. This guy makes statues out of wood, right? And he starts with just a block, and it takes him months and months and months and months and months just to get, you know, to finish one. I guess it might take 6 months, and if you follow this Instagram channel, you'll see that he has to like make these eyes and make the hair, and it just takes like a long time just to make one ear. right? So you have to have the patience of Job. Um, this video says this dog has the patience of Job, basically because this child is playing with the dog and the dog is just putting up with it. You know, he's just trying to tolerate this kid, you know. And so you can imagine, like, if you're wanting to praise your dog, so let's say you've got this big golden retriever and, you know, it's in the house and you've got a couple little kids and they're coming up and when they try to pet the dog, they kind of pet the dog pretty hard, but the dog just wags his tail and they pull on the dog's ears and stuff and climb on him and stuff, and he just accepts it, right? So you could say that dog has the patience of Job, right? Now, so basically when you're praising someone, you can say has the patience of Job. Like you want to praise your wife. So your wife is trying to teach your child how to eat, and your child keeps spilling it everywhere, and your wife doesn't get mad. She just cleans it up and, okay, let's try again, and fail again, and then fail again and fail again. And then your child is going around your home tearing stuff up, you know, and your wife doesn't get mad or gets mad, but sort of like just keeps correcting the child, and you say, she's a good woman. She's got the patience of Job, you know. And you see what I mean? It's like that. So let's give like a little example. Now this guy is talking about a university leader that was very supportive of everybody.
And with the patience of Job.
Okay.
Matchsticks.
Pat's current project is a model of Paul Revere on his midnight ride. Recently, he's also been exhibiting his...
My gosh, you must have the patience of Job. And if my wife is ever within earshot, she reminds people there's all...
Okay, patience of Job, because what he took 20,000 matchsticks and it took 250 hours. I would give up and quit by then. You know, I'd say, screw it. It's not worth it, right? But as a teacher, I think I have to have...
He got real sick. He got desperately sick. He lost his family, lost his total possessions. He was dying. They threw him away.
Okay, he's actually talking about Job.
And we talk about the patience of Job. Read the book.
Okay. Anyway, that's enough, okay? I think you get the idea. So that's how that works. Okay, so I will talk to you on the next idiom.